Morning everyone, and it's Jay from Catching Creds here, and we are on the first trip on this channel on Catching 150. I am here in Columbus, Ohio, and as you can see, right outside the Ohio State House. So for catching capitals, state capitals, it's my number one as well. But yeah, I've got a great trip coming up for you. Going to hopefully get to 150 credits at the end of this, at the end of the next 8 days. I'm starting out here in Ohio, but I will be going to a few different places, and I'm going to go catch a sea somewhere, and I'll take you through what's coming up on this trip. Managed to find a spot on the riverside. I'm hoping you can hear me because it's bug central out here in Ohio at the moment, it seems. So I'm hoping you can hear everything I'm saying. But anyway, welcome to the first of many videos from this trip, which is going to be my first trip catching 150. So as you've seen from my intro to the channel video, main purpose of me doing these vlogs is for us to try and get as many coaster credits as possible, making up for lost time and my lapses as a coaster enthusiast over the years. And what place to kick it off? We're out here in Ohio and flew into Cincinnati last night, made my way up to Columbus, and I have 4 parks coming up on this trip. You can probably guess which ones are coming up. But anyway, I will take you through what is going to happen on Catching 150. So to start Catching 150, the state of play as it is, I am currently on 115 credits. Now this is a bit of a big trip. We've got 4 parks coming up and some heavy hitters in there, which should hopefully make the 150 pretty doable. So obviously, given where I am, first up is Cedar Point. I'll be heading there later this afternoon, and I've got essentially 2 days there. I've got the rest of this afternoon, all of tomorrow, and then the morning the day after. So plenty of time to get as many as I can, and also I'm staying on site, so should get some early entry, which should help out as well. After that, I'm doing a couple of days of other things, but then heading down to Louisville, where I'll be going to Holiday World for an evening, and getting those credits there. Hopefully get some night rides on Voyage and likes of that, which will be amazing. And then a really quick trip to Kentucky Kingdom. I think I'm literally going to spend about 2 hours there, get what I need there, and then head off to Kings Island. So as you can see, there's quite a few credits here that could be achieved. So as I say, I'm starting this trip off on 115, and in total there are 44 credits I can get across these 4 parks. I'm not fully sure if any of the kiddie ones I can't go on, but in any case, sorry, bugs again. But in any case, I will try and get all of them, and if that's the case, that should put me up to 159. So if all goes well, I should be getting into 150 at Kings Island, and plenty of good ones to pick there for the big one, whether I go for the Beast, Orion, Mystic Timbers, any of them. We'll see what we go for, but it should be doable on this trip to get to that 150 milestone, fingers crossed. Weather's looking all right as well, so that shouldn't be a problem, hopefully. Now, it's probably worth me just giving you an update on what my top 10 is. So as I say, 115 is pretty paltry for a roller coaster enthusiast, especially someone that's been to theme parks as much as I have over the years. So realistically, it's a top 10 more than anything else, because I mean that's almost 10% of all the ones that I've been on. Realistically, they're dominated by your likes of Alton Towers, Energylandia, Europa Park. So I'll run you down my top 10 as it is. Obviously, this is definitely going to change after this trip, and I'll be doing a full update video after the trip to see what probably is now like a top 20, top 25. So yeah, so at 10, we've got Nemesis at Alton Towers. 9 is the Smiler. 8 is Tatsu at Six Flags Magic Mountain. 7 is Silver Star at Europa Park. 6 is Wodan at Europa Park as well. 5 is X2 at Six Flags Magic Mountain. 4 is Hyperion at Energylandia. 3 is Shambhala at Portaventura. And then my top 2, number 2, this was a really difficult one when I rode both these, because they could be interchangeable, but one just gives so much fun on it that it's impossible to not have it at number 1. So number 2 is Zadra Energylandia, and number 1 is, of course, Ride to Happiness at Plopsaland. So it's a decent top 10. But definitely some heavy hitters on this trip, which will definitely make their way into that. Now, in terms of the heavy hitters that I'm thinking of, I mean, it's quite self-explanatory, a few of them. I mean, looking at just Cedar Point, we've got the likes of Top Thrill 2, Still Vengeance, Maverick. I'm also incredibly excited to get on Millennium Force, because when I was growing up, that was kind of the coaster when I was 5 or 6 and playing Roller Coaster Tycoon all those times. So excited to get on that as well. Obviously Holiday World, Voyage is going to be a potential top 3 candidate. If I could get Night Ride on that as well, that would be fantastic. Talking of night rides, the likes of the Beast at Kings Island will be interesting, but also I'm a sucker for some B&M airtime, so Orion, Diamondback, they could be interesting. I'm also really intrigued by Mystic Timbers as well, because when I watch POVs of it, it looks all right, but it gets very well reviewed in the community, so we'll see what's going on there. But as I say, afterwards I'll be doing a full top 20 rundown of what has happened over the course of this trip. So that's pretty much it for kicking this off. I will be heading shortly to Cedar Point, and I will see you there. I'll be sharing my thoughts on all the rides as I've been on them. As I say, I'm trying these all out for the first time, so hopefully some pretty unfiltered random opinions of what they're like to ride for the first time, and kind of from an unbiased perspective. So we will see what happens there. The other good news is I have photo passes at all of the parks. I love a ride photo. They are kind of a little bit infamous, my ride photos. So they will be happening, and I'll be putting them on Instagram as well after the trip. So yeah, let's go catch some credits around Ohio, Indiana, Kentucky, and all the places around there. But yeah, I will see you at Cedar Point, so catch you soon.